recording that now. Okay, awesome. So let me share my screen and then we'll hop into it. I don't think this is going to take the whole hour. I practiced and it didn't take that long, but of course, if you have any questions or just like any sort of conversation, we're open for it. So, okay, can you guys see my slides? I always have trouble.
Right now, no.
Okay, let's. Bevy just annoys me. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's because I pressed stop sharing. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, right now,
there we go. Perfect. All right, so welcome everyone. Oh, is Fede not here? He always comes. Oh man, I just thought about that. Sorry. So anyway, welcome everyone to our 7th Phoenix Crypto meetup. This is all about crypto hardware wallets 101. So we'll go over this and also much more. So thank you everyone for coming. This is our agenda for today. And I also have a lot of Vitalik memes in here, so just be on the lookout. So for the next 10 minutes, mostly just a welcome and another overview of Phoenix Crypto. We'll do some group intros so we can all get to know each other. And I even built a random icebreaker question generator in Python, so keep the conversation lively. Then we'll go into Hardware Wallets 101 and then some wrap up. There's also a discount code that I have for chapter members if you want to get Codecademy Pro, and also a preview of our upcoming event, which I'm super stoked about. So again, welcome to Phoenix Crypto. We just had a branding update, if any of you noticed. So one of the other chapter leaders, I think the Albuquerque chapter, yeah, he's a graphic designer, the leader of it. And so he redesigned our logo and our chapter banner. So just wanted to shout that out because I think it's really awesome. It's a phoenix, like the mythical creature on top of ETH. So I'm a super big fan of this redesign. I think it looks way more badass than the Unsplash picture that I had before. So yeah, so we're basically just a community of people that are really interested in talking about crypto. I also lead technical crypto workshops. We interview crypto professionals who are actively working in the space, participants. So kind of just a smorgasbord of different events, but this is a super open community. We are just really fascinated and excited about crypto. So we also have a Twitter. Check it out. I just checked and we had like 44 followers, which is awesome. And our main chapter page is this community.codecademy down here. So check that out for any upcoming events and also recordings of past events. Oh, and we also have a blog, which I'm super excited about. The link is up here. I mostly just post the Crypto Courier. So that's the newsletter that I send out. So if you missed a copy, you can find it here. And also just other crypto related blog articles. I'm actually interviewing an artist who's putting NFTs on his art now. So expect that to be an article and to be posted in the next couple of days. So that is super awesome. And then I just want to point out that if anyone has an article idea that they want to write that's, crypto related or really like anything tech related, just let me know and we can get that published, and that'd be a great addition to our blog. And one more piece of housekeeping for Phoenix Crypto. I'm actually looking for someone to help run this with me. This is pretty much just me leading it and, getting guest speakers or running events. So looking for like a vice president or just someone basically to help out. I have an application, the link's here. It's super simple. It's just like a couple questions. The time commitment's only like 5 hours a week, if that, but there are some responsibilities down on this side. It's mainly just to help grow the community, like keeping the Discord channel active, doing research for events, and also, helping to brainstorm potential events or finding guest speakers. So if you're looking to make more connections in crypto, this would be a really awesome opportunity. I've already met so many people just through running this club. So if you want to get a part of that or become a part of that, definitely apply and just let me know if you have any questions. So I just wanted to give a plug to that. All right, so now it's time for intros. Again, another Vitalik meme, but I'm gonna head over to my random generator right now. Let's see, where is it? All right, so it's just reconnecting. All right, so yeah, this is just one of the lessons from the Python 3 control flow, and I thought it'd be cool to make it a thing. So is it? You guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's Control Enter. Okay, so let me, I guess. It's just a random generator though. All right, perfect. So, okay, I'll go first so you can kind of get a layout or a format for how this is going to work. So again, hi everyone, my name is Mackenzie, Phoenix Crypto Chapter Leader, and I'm currently joining from Phoenix. I'm actually not here a lot. I was just in Colorado recently and in a couple other places before this, so that's currently where I am. And looks like my icebreaker question is, if you had to take a bath in a food, which food would it be? This might be kind of basic, but I'd say just like melted chocolate, like slightly lukewarm, but still kind of warm chocolate. I feel like that'd be really, I don't know, luxurious, I guess. So yeah, that's my answer. And I guess a fun fact about myself is that I'm currently writing a book as well about Spoon University. It's a food media startup that I used to work for and write for. And so I'm just sort of writing a compendium of its history. So, okay, with that, let's see. David, do you want to go next? Here's the slides again. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm going with the chocolate thing. Yeah, I'm the chocolate fan, so yeah, definitely chocolate. Fun fact: I'm here in Israel, and it's 2:41 in the morning. So, but I love the chats and the live here. So I always join no matter how late it's on. So I'm really enjoying it. So
awesome. Also, David, here's your updated question. This is your randomly generated icebreaker question. What famous painting or sculpture would you like to own?
Famous painting. I don't remember the name, but I love the one of Salvador Dali, the one with the clocks are like melting.
Oh my gosh! So I actually used to work for the Dali Museum.
Yeah, I love that one. I think it's called the paradox of time, or something like that.
The persistence of memory, persistence of time, like that.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that one too. So great choice. Awesome. All right, I can't see. Let's see. Adib, do you want to go ahead and go next?
Hey, yes, sorry. Hey everyone, I'm Adib. My name is like a dweeb. That's how you can remember my name. Sorry, I was eating. I'm brown, so I know there's some brown people here. We eat with their hands, so I had to like run to the bathroom and wash my hands. I am in New Jersey currently. And my background, I'm in ed tech, so that's like a buzzword, but like education technology, which also relates to my interest in crypto more generally. And so that's my question.
What material are you most like?
Wow. Oh man.
I can also.
I'm gonna go with porcelain.
Ooh, great choice. Very classy.
And I don't know. I'm just gonna go with that. Nice to meet everyone.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us, Adib. Yeah. Really appreciate it. All right. Okay, we did David. Let's see. Michael, if you are on the line, you're up.
I'm here. What were my three? What were my icebreakers?
All right, so it's your name, where you're joining us from, and then I will randomly generate you a question. No one
and what you're cooking? It's something tasty or not?
Oh, unfortunately not today. So I'll add that. So which book did you read in college or high school? It's actually enough that you would still think or talk about it sometimes. I'm trying to think what I read in high school and college. Let's go back to that one. So yeah, my name is Michael. I'm joining from Gatineau, Quebec in Canada. My bad. Go back to the presentation, please. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
Okay. So the book.
We'll also do another one. That's totally fine.
Yeah, if that's good. Who is your pick for most underrated character in a movie or TV show? Oh, okay, let's see. For most underrated character in a movie or TV show. I guess I don't know. I've been watching Superstore lately, and Glenn. I think I would say it's Glenn. I don't know. His charisma, his high charisma, which it's so high up there to the point that it's silly, and I guess that's why I like him the most, you know. And then what am I cooking? Well, unfortunately, nothing good tonight. But lately, I've been cooking like a stir fry. So I'll put I'll just cook some vegetables, some chicken, salt, pepper, mix that together, and then I make a sauce with like chicken, chicken broth with some flour, and then mix all together, and bam, right there.
That sounds really good. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, not tonight though. It's rice and chicken for the family, but normally it's a stir fry.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, Michael. Let's see, Nikhil, you are up.
Yeah, so I'm Nikhil. I am in Colorado right now. My fun fact is that I was supposed to leave Colorado on Sunday, but there is a snowstorm that's going to dump 2 to 3 feet of snow in the Rockies. So I'm trying to get out as soon as possible. So I've been spending the whole day like packing, and I'm leaving tomorrow.
And here's your question.
Oh, if you can only use 3 condiments for the rest of your life, what would they be? 3 is a lot. That's like, I feel like I could do a lot with that.
I know hot sauce, obviously.
Yeah, I guess sriracha for one, and then Cholula hot sauce, and then mayo to cut the hot sauce if I ever want to.
I forgot you like mayonnaise. That point of contention there.
Good stuff.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Nikhil, for joining us. I know you're busy packing. And then we have one last person. I don't know how to array 808. I don't know what your actual name is. So if you would like to join us or speak up, definitely go for it. Oh, wait, is that you, Ashley? Oh, no, that's somebody else. Actually, yeah, Ashley, you can just go.
What am I supposed to be doing? Sorry, I just got in.
No worries. Your name, where you're joining us from, and then like a fun fact, and we have an icebreaker question as well.
Okay, my name is Ashley. I am currently living in like the Phoenix, Arizona area, specifically Chandler. I guess it's a different fun fact than my last fun fact.
Sorry, these questions are really weird. I just realized.
I have a cat and a dog. Yay!
Awesome. And then here's your question. If you could safely eat any inedible object, what would it be?
I don't technically crave anything that's inedible, so I'm not sure if I'm the contender for this. I guess like bubbles, those are happy, so we'll just say bubbles.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Bubbles, that sounds good. And then you could be like blow your own bubbles. I don't know.
Awesome. So I guess like bubble gum, but just bubbles. So yeah, I like that. It's awesome. And then we have one other person, but I don't know if they're actually here. So if you are, speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, looks like they're holding their peace. Okay, so thank you everyone for introducing yourselves. I just like to do that in the beginning of more informal meetings so people can grow their networks and just get to know each other. Crypto I have found to be just a very welcoming, opening space, so I want to keep it that way. But now we are getting into crypto hardware wallets 101, keeping your crypto safe, because if you don't have your keys, it's not your crypto. I just hear that on Twitter like all the time, so I think it's a catchy phrase. But yeah, this meeting is all about going over different types of hardware crypto wallets, the basics of how to set one up. and why it's a good idea to actually have one. But before we get into hardware wallets, which are also called cold storage wallets, I wanted to touch on hot wallets. And these are the ones you're probably more familiar with. So good examples are MetaMask, which is the fox in the right-hand corner, Argent, which is really good for using DeFi dApps. But basically, it's just any wallet that's basically connected to the internet or that's like on your phone, essentially. They're super convenient and easy to use. The one drawback is that they're more vulnerable to online attacks from hackers just because they are connected to the internet. But generally, if you're just first getting into crypto, it's the wallet that you're going to be using just because it's super easy to use. Gemini has a pretty good article on hot wallets versus cold wallets, which I recommend reading. But essentially, one is on your phone and one is a physical piece of hardware. And this is one example here. So, and we'll get into this one later. But those are hot wallets. And then one other note I wanted to make on this, exchanges are not equal to wallets. So I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Coinbase or with Binance, and that's where you are converting your fiat, like US dollar, to crypto. So I'm putting in $100 and getting like 0.000 whatever Bitcoin. Those aren't wallets though. I think of those more as temporary bank accounts. So when you're transferring, or I guess exchanging your money, it's kept, in the Coinbase app, but it's not really a wallet because Coinbase or whatever exchange has custody of it. So just want to put that out there. It's not the most secure way to hold your crypto. Definitely more secure to put it in MetaMask or something. But yeah, just know that it's more of like a temporary bank account. But so those are the hard wallets, but what exactly are cold storage wallets or hardware wallets, as I'm calling them? They're very similar to this little device here. If you guys can see this is actually a Ledger Nano S that I got recently and set up. And it's a physical piece of hardware that stores your crypto offline. So like this thing right here is not connected to the internet at all, which is what makes it a lot more secure than using Argent, than using MetaMask or anything like that. It's protected by your private key, which the other hot wallets have that as well, but this is just a lot more secure because it's not as vulnerable to online hackers. And essentially, I like to call it just like a glorified USB stick. Like the tech isn't super sexy. It's just like a USB stick. This is the interface right here. It looks just like a little game that you use as a kid, honestly. But there's two buttons up here, one to go left, one to go right, and then you double click to select something. So this is what I'm talking about, basically. Crypto Casey has a really good video here that just is a basic beginner's guide to crypto wallets, and I definitely recommend watching that as well. And then one other quote here that I saw and I thought was really good was this one here. It says, cryptocurrencies are never stored within the hardware wallet itself. They always live on the blockchain. The hardware wallet merely stores your private key. And then that private key is what opens the lock to your address on the blockchain where your assets actually live. So the main point I wanted to make with this is that if you lose your hardware wallet, that's okay as long as you still know your private key, because you can just pick up another one and reconfigure it. So your actual crypto, it's on the blockchain, but in order to access it, you need some sort of wallet or your private keys to it to actually access it. And that's also a pretty good article down here as well that explains it more. In terms of best hardware wallets to get, there's pretty much like two main competitors in this space. You've got Ledger, and then you've got Trezor. I also found another one called Bitbox down here that had pretty good reviews. But these two at the top here, those are going to be your most trusted best just because they've been in the space for a while. So as I said, this one that I have here is a Ledger Nano S. And I think this one runs for about $59-$60 online. You can get the Ledger Nano X, and I believe that one, I think David, you said that had one that's about like $120. You can get more fancy wallets that have, biometrics on them or just like lots of security, but those tend to be upwards of $400 or $500. And these wallets here, they get the job done. So yeah, I'd recommend any of these here if you're looking to make your crypto more secure. I also did want to touch on, the risks of having a hardware wallet and just some things to consider before you actually purchase one. Of course, you run the risk of misplacing your seed phrase or, forgetting the PIN to actually log into your device. So, and that's the same for a hot wallet as well. But it's really important to write down your seed phrase, which is the same thing as your private key. Because if you don't have that, then there's no way you're accessing your crypto and it's pretty much just lost. You also have to worry about physical theft. Like, don't just leave your device out anywhere on the coffee table. Because if someone takes it, if you remember your seed phrase, you can get your funds. But if you don't, and you don't have the device, then that's not good. Also, there could be software bugs in the actual app where you interact with like Bitcoin or Ethereum. And I was actually talking to someone recently, and I think they had a Ledger, or maybe it was Trezor, but when you go to access your funds, there's a Ledger Live app on your computer, and it was showing that they had 0 crypto, which wasn't true. So their crypto was fine. It was on the blockchain. It was just the Ledger software that was sort of the interface in between was showing that they had nothing. So, it's a company, they make mistakes, but that's just something to keep in mind. And then marketing and personal data breaches could also be a risk. Of course, I'm referring to the Ledger hack that happened in summer of 2020, where people's addresses, email addresses, phone numbers, those were stolen. The crypto was fine because the hackers, again, they can't get your actual crypto unless they know the seed phrase. That was just something that sort of, tainted the name of Ledger. But of course, those sort of data breaches can happen at any company. It happened at Canva, Target, the list goes on and on. But just some things to keep in mind. All right, so now we're going to get into configuring your hardware wallet and actually using it. I was going to do a live demo, but I didn't feel super comfortable just sharing all of my crypto with a recorded session. So I just figured I'd use some screenshots and sort of walk you through it instead, because it's actually super easy setting up one of these devices. They make the user interface super simple. It's literally just a few clicks of your button and you've got a functioning wallet. So I'm going to still walk through it though, and I have some good resources as well for when you're actually setting yours up live. And I also got pretty fancy with some photography that I was doing the other day. So the main steps, just high level. So you basically just connect whatever device you have. Again, this is the Ledger Nano. You just connect it to your computer using the cable that they give you. Everything's in the box.
This one is the X.
This is the X? Wait. Oh wait. Are you showing yours? I can't see you.
Yeah. This is the X.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is my S that I have. They look very similar.
You have two buttons here, and you have the USB connector here.
So there's no cable with the X. I did not know that.
Yeah, there is a cable. This here, the cable, but you can you have you have a connection through Bluetooth, and you can manage on your iPhone.
I did not know you could do that. Okay, awesome. So yeah, they're pretty similar, but I think the X is 100 something, and then this is only 50 something. So it just depends what you're looking for. But thank you. I did not know that. Yeah, so basically you just connect whatever device you have to your computer, and then you're going to be prompted to download what's called the Ledger Live app. Sorry, I'm moving this over. You guys can still see my screen, right? Okay, I'm gonna take that as yes. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so when you get your actual wallet, there's setup instructions. For Ledger, for example, it says to go to start.ledgerwallet.com. And from there, it's going to prompt you to download software called the Ledger Live app. And I was talking about that before. It's basically just an interface between your wallet and any of the exchanges or how you send and receive your crypto. Then you have to set your PIN code, which is basically think of it as a debit card. You have to put your PIN in, and then you can access your funds. So I think that's a 6-digit PIN or something. So you just set that. And then once you finish that step, then your device is going to show your 24-word seed phrase. And they're going to prompt you to write it down on some sort of card like this that comes with the device. So just to know that your seed phrase is your private key. Write it down on the sheets they give you. hide those sheets, put them somewhere only you can find it, because those are the keys to your cryptocurrency. So I'm going to stress that a lot, but it's just super important that you copy it down accurately, legibly, and you keep them in a safe place. So once you have the seed phrase down, then you can go back into your Ledger Live app, and that's where you have to download separate apps for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, and any of the other blockchains like Dogecoin or Litecoin or Ripple or something. So everything is pretty much all right there, and then you can start transferring your funds into your wallet. So I have a screenshot. I have a screenshot here. So this is the Ledger Live software right here. So this is just a screenshot I took from my computer. It's really cool. You can see all your different accounts that you have with either Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever it might be. And this is where you actually send and receive your crypto. So if you want to send your crypto, then you got to plug in your device, enter your PIN phrase, and then choose whatever address you want to send it to. And the same for receive. So like this wallet comes with its own public address. So if someone wants to send you crypto, you just give them your address, they send it to you, and it gets sent to your device. And one important note is that even if you're offline, crypto can still be transferred to your device. So that's just something important to note. And Ledger also has, I think they have partnerships with different exchanges. So that's why it says buy and sell, swap, lend. So there are some things you can do with your crypto funds here, deploying them within dApps or in different protocols. But I mainly am just going to use this for like sending and receiving and pretty much just holding my crypto. But the UI is super simple to use. It shows your crypto balance over time. They even have an academy that has a bunch of articles and videos so you can learn more about Ledger. And this is pretty much it. I think Trezor, that software also looks pretty similar. And then the next thing I wanted to go over is actually transferring your crypto from a hot wallet or an exchange into your cold wallet. And so the screenshots I have up here are just from my Coinbase account, and I wanted to transfer like $35 a comp over to my Ledger. And it's really simple to do that as well. When you just pull up your app, there's a button in the center where you can either buy, sell, convert, send, receive, which you can see down on the bottom here. And in this case, you would just click send and then put in the public address of your wallet and then send it. Just make sure you have enough money to pay for network fees, and then it gets sent to your device. So it's really easy. Might have to wait a couple minutes for the block to be verified before I see your funds, but yeah, and I just recommend using the QR code as well for putting in someone's address because it's way easier, and you also don't want to make a mistake when you're typing out somebody's address. And one other point that I wanted to make as well is that shifting or shuffling around crypto, network fees are going to eat up into that, especially like I have like $100 whatever bucks like in Argent right now, which is the premier DeFi wallet. And it's pretty much just stuck there because I can't move it anywhere because the gas fees are like $50 for sending like $100, which is ridiculous. So I think it is worth looking into the option here to buy and sell directly to your wallet, because then you avoid not double taxation, but like double fees essentially. And I didn't realize that until I started playing around with my crypto and being like, wow, gas fees are eating up like all my money. So yeah, I just wanted to call that out and just, think of your crypto strategy, smartly with the least amount of fees. So I also have a Coinbase referral link. If you haven't signed up, you can click on that. You get $10. I get $10. We're all happy. I also have a couple slides here that just have additional hardware wallet resources. To prep for this, I pretty much just watched a bunch of YouTube videos, read a bunch of articles. If you have a Ledger Nano S, this video in the bottom right-hand corner, this guy just goes over literally step-by-step on how to set it up, and he has a demo wallet so you can actually see what he's doing, what keys he's clicking, etc. So I'd recommend watching that one. And then I've got some more resources as well. One thing I also wanted to touch on was when you're setting up especially your Bitcoin wallet, you might see, oh, do you want a SegWit address or a native SegWit public address? And essentially that just depends like what layer of, I guess, the blockchain you're on. So if it's like a native SegWit, I believe that means like the transaction size is a lot smaller because it's splitting up between the base layer and then like layer 2 of the blockchain. So all that, there's a lot of jargon, but essentially if you have a native SegWit Bitcoin address, that just means your transaction size is going to be smaller so that your fees are lower. Whereas if you have a SegWit address or like a legacy address, you might just end up paying more gas fees. So, or more network fees. So I just wanted to point that out. Have a couple more resources here. I also recommend watching Gone Girl Crypto. She's just super funny. She's like a crypto infotainer. So just wanted to shout that out as well. And so yeah, that's pretty much it for what I had on wallets. I think it's pretty self-explanatory when you just had to plug it in and download some software, and then you can pretty much just start receiving crypto, sending it, and even interacting with some of the protocols or some of the applications. So that's pretty much all I had for that. But does anyone have any questions before I get into sort of the wrap up for the session?
I have something to add. Here in
Sure.
the X, you have the possibility to set a account. So
what kind of account?
A dummy account, it's like a second account in your wallet.
Right.
So in the event that somebody want to get the wallet, or somebody force you to enter to your wallet, you can enter to that account, and you can put, like, I don't know, a little bit of crypto there. So, and said, oh no, it's only thing I have.
That's a great idea. So if someone's like, I don't want to say like putting a gun to your head, but like you can tell them fake essentially. That is a great idea. Yeah, because they don't know how much is in it until they get access to it.
Yeah,
so,
they don't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know it did that. That's a fascinating idea. I like that a lot. That reminds me of, so the wallet, the hot wallet Argent, they don't have any seed phrase actually. It's all just based on biometrics. So the only way you can log in is if your iPhone or whatever scans your face. So they're definitely getting more creative with these, just because, you know, crypto safety is really important, and hackers are just getting super elaborate and detailed about, you know, stealing other people's
but
funds.
the problem right now with the idea of the face right now is that with all the advances in IA and deep fakes, they start to just fake in the face ID.
Like
so
showing
it's
a
not
picture
really
of
the face ID is not really safe.
I didn't think about that, but you're totally right. Yeah, so maybe not get that if you really want to be super safe.
It's
get
better still your ID. I have this one. This one is the iPhone 8, and I still have you still have your fingerprint.
Mm-hmm.
That one
yeah.
is still that one is still work. Nobody can violate that until now. I don't know in the future.
Maybe. I think, yeah, anything's possible. I know some people, like, they get lock boxes in different countries, or they just make it like they put their seed phrase in several discrete locations around the world to make sure it's safe. So, I mean, obviously that's like kind of the one extreme end of it, but then you have some people who, you know, if a scammer calls them, they give away their seed phrase because they're afraid that something will happen. So I think it's all just about finding a happy medium, especially if you're not putting like your whole life savings in crypto, then you're good with like using a MetaMask or using a Ledger. So it all just depends on your risk tolerance though. Awesome. Okay, does anyone else have any questions or anything they want to add?
Oh, I do. I guess you can't see me.
Is that you, Ashley? I can't see you.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We're just going to leave it off. I am very new to crypto, and I'm kind of leaning towards a hot wallet right now just because I have no idea the extent in which I will get into this. So I'm going to ease into it slowly. What type of hot wallet are there hot wallets that one will also exchange? because I started buying in Coinbase, and then I realized Coinbase had a wallet, but obviously I transferred to that, and now I'm like, well, I just spent all this money to transfer it to the wallet, and it's like they kind of screwed me over in a sense when I did the Coinbase thing. So I'm trying to figure out where is a good wallet to have, and that can also act as an exchange so that I can buy additional without having to do the double cost that you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah, that's definitely a big concern, but I'd recommend Argent. That's what I was talking about earlier, just because like I know we're both in SheFi and that is all about DeFi. So with Argent, I think you have to, actually, let me open it up right now, but I say that because you can deploy your funds directly into any decentralized applications that are on there. So like if you want to experiment putting your crypto in Uniswap, you can do that directly from your wallet that you have in Argent. And I think I have actually bought ETH. I think I have bought ETH through Argent before. Let me see. So invest. Oh, they do have a token exchange. I have to look at if you actually can buy it directly. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, with Argent, you can click buy and then like buy with debit card or buy with bank transfer. So I think that'd be perfect for your purposes, both for like wallet and also using it for SheFi.
Okay, perfect. Because that's mainly what I was like, I want to get into it, but it's like, I'm not trying to waste money on all these fees either.
Exactly. Like that's the thing that kind of sucks with DeFi is that the gas fees are going to be expensive no matter what right now.
Yeah.
Until ETH 2.0 or whatever happens. So yeah, because you can, I don't know if you can like see this, but you can like put all your, there's like all these dApps that you can just put your money into directly. So
okay, cool.
Yeah, I think I've been using that since like October and it's worked really well.
Okay, cool. And it's like, I'll probably venture into other wallets and maybe have a safe in a different country at some point, but today is just not that.
Ashley, 10 years in the future, you have like 10 lock boxes in Switzerland.
Exactly. So, whatever.
So funny. Yeah, I think it just depends on your purposes. Because if you just want to hold Bitcoin long term, then you should probably get a cold storage wallet. But if you either want to trade more frequently or put it into dApps, then like it makes more sense to have it in a hot wallet.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, thank you.
Of course, great question. Awesome. Anyone else?
I want to put it out there. Don't use PayPal or Robinhood, please.
Wait, what was that again?
Don't use either Robinhood or PayPal, please. They are the worst. They are the worst in the business.
Yeah, I don't even have a Robinhood account because I've heard so many like bad things about them recently. So they're not a crypto company, like they're stocks. So yeah, that's a great point, David. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Just a couple quick closing notes. This meeting is just gonna be a little shorter than our other ones, but just wanted to point out, there we go. If anyone's considering getting Codecademy Pro, I use it. It's really awesome. You get access to projects and a whole bunch of other courses. There's also a building a blockchain in Python course if you're interested in learning the more like coding aspects of it. So if you're interested, there's a 20% off discount code is chapter-member. And I think if you get it for a year, it's like $180 plus a 20%. So it's a pretty good deal. Just want to put that out there. And I also wanted to majorly plug our next meetup because I am so ecstatic for it. It's Q&A with Jaji Reyes, and she's the head of marketing and partnerships at Unstoppable Domains. And I found out about this company because they listed a job on Pump Crypto Jobs, which is also really good if you're looking to make a switch into the crypto industry. But basically, they provide customized domain names, but it's for the blockchain. So they say they're like GoDaddy, but for crypto. So for example, instead of telling someone, oh, like send 25 ETH to XYZ 10- whatever, like your really long public address, you can just say, oh, send to Mackenzie.crypto. So they just simplify it a lot, especially if you're receiving a lot of crypto payments. It just makes it 10 times easier and also more fun. So we'll be talking with her about what Unstoppable Domains is doing, just the whole conversation about blockchain domains. They also have blockchain websites, which is awesome. And there's going to be a $150 giveaway. So 3 people will win a $50 credit each to use to buy an Unstoppable domain. And a basic one, like a Mackenzie.crypto or whatever it might be, that's about $40. And then they have another one that's on the Zill blockchain. Don't know too much about that, but it's $20. So if you're interested, yeah, definitely attend. It's gonna be really fun. And so the link to join is up here. And yeah, that's it. Thank you everyone for joining. I know this was a little bit shorter, but yeah, super fun. So let's see. Sharing. Does anyone have anything else they want to add, or just anything else before we sign off for the night? So I haven't looked at the chat at all. Adib says you should use an air fryer. I agree. My sister has an air fryer and she loves it. All right. Well, with that, I hope to see everyone on March 25th. It's also my birthday. I'm turning 24. So yeah, if everyone can come, that would be awesome. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Night.
Yeah.
Adios.